Hello, my name is Justin Porter, and today we're going to discuss how the organization, the collective, handles big data. What is big data? Big data is a term that is used to describe data that is very large. It is fast and complex. Big data is larger than your average data, and it comes both structured and unstructured. It is usually hard to process or almost impossible to process with traditional methods. But big data is important. It inundates businesses every day. It is very detrimental to the decision making process of the business or organization. Without having the proper data, without it being done correctly, you know, it would cause the business to make poor decisions. Data warehousing. Data warehousing is basically like a big storage system. All the data is transformed and stored in a data warehouse hive. Companies are constantly competing with each other with today's newest technologies. There's always something new that comes out to help with data. These technologies have a huge impact on data. Companies can now collect more different types of data in many different formats at various rates of speed. This creates huge potential and helps organizations improve their business systems. If you're combining large amounts of data, especially big data, you need to think about data warehousing and how it will benefit you. Hive and Impala play a huge role in data warehouse architecture. Hive allows for better querying. I can't pronounce this right, sorry. Better querying performance. Impala was basically created as an addition for querying Hive tables. Hive is basically a data storage mechanism in the form of data warehousing. It utilizes its querying component for the creation, aggregation, and transformation of data. Basically, Hive and Impala, they run hand in hand. They run together. Here's an example of data warehousing architecture. As you can see, the top tier, the middle tier, and the bottom tier. It shows how important data warehousing is and different servers that are involved. Best practices for big data. The collective uses several different practices, but I've listed here the top or the best practices that we use. So first, we define big data goals. Big data goals. The first thing you should do is understand the business requirements and goals. The business is going to have their desired outcome and results. This helps keep you from getting distracted. Assess and strategize with partners. Contact the data owner and let them help you evaluate what you're working on. It's a very good tool to have. They create the data and you get with them and let them go over it and they'll be able to help you out and provide some insight. Determine what you have and what you need in big data. Identify what you have and what you might be missing before you start. This is very important. It's best to make sure you have everything you need when you test the data before you start the project, which is why you need to check and see you make sure you have everything you need. And if there's something missing, you need to look for it and go find it. Align with big data in the cloud. Use it to create your environment. This is very helpful tool for the company. Next, we're going to discuss data govern data governance and data integrity. The way we enforce data governance and integrity for this company is we establish a baseline on data quality by checking the data for completeness, consistency, and conformity of data. This is very critical when it comes to big data. Accuracy is very important. It ensures that the company can make good decisions based off trustworthy data. To ensure data governance, we use a top-down approach first. We identify the critical process of the business. Then we start with applications and data that we need to use for it. After that, we use the middle out approach. We identify regulatory policies. Then we start looking for you. We looking, sorry. Then we start looking to use these policies to check the data quality. Finally, we discover the data profile. This gives an understanding of what's available and where validations are needed to improve the data. Kimball's dimensional modeling. How we use Kimball's dimensional modeling for this company, the collective, is basically dimensional modeling is comprised of one or more tables and fact tables. The company can use this method to help calculate and summarize the data. Below or beside is an example of how dimensional modeling can help this company. As you can see, it has the dimension tables and fact tables. The fact tables are in the middle, and all the dimension tables link to that one fact table. This is how we can use it for the collective. We can help establish all the different product dimensions, organizational dimension, time dimension, and location dimension, and group it to the sales fact. Next is the slides of my references that I use for this slideshow, as well as where I got these tables and charts from. Thanks for watching.